It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Houston Texans. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, D'Amico Ryans. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Stroud. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And Stroud now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 36. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
This defense for the Patriots, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. And I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
All right. Hey, what's up?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Patriots nothing.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
On first down, it's Porter. Henry Toro there on the tackle. The Patriots at 11-5 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. From the gun, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. From the shotgun, May with it. He finds his man, complete. That's Porter. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Straight ahead, Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 6 yards away. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 62 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 6-yard line.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Will Anderson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Santos on for the field goal.
And the 38-year-old vet able Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, they took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as they'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a 1st down. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
That's good for Patriots. 1st down.
They'll go again with Henderson. And some room to work. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. On 1st down, it's Henderson. They find some open field here. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
New England.
Play action. May. He'll get this complete to Worthy. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. Now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's May. They'll swing this out to Henderson. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Throwing here is May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Texans 10.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They're behind in the 1st half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
18. What's up?
Stroud to throw it. To the right side and caught by Dell. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Stroud looking to throw.
Oh,
he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Tony.
Here's Stroud. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They need 2. Here's third down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now we're first and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 118. What's that?
Stroud will look to throw once more. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. Here goes Stroud again. And he'll just get rid of it. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Santos' kick is up and through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, and that is incomplete. So a tight one so far. 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hansen in our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Patriots, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Patriots.
From the shotgun, they run with Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
to the air. May. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Darren Stingley picks it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
2 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Jaden Higgins. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
How was that? What? At 18. What? Good.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have retaken a third-quarter lead.
On the quick, right?
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Here we go, throw.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
On third down, here's Henderson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, it's May. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Now a 3rd and 6. They'll throw with May. He finds his man complete. That's Porter. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 7. First down, New England.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
A gain of 15. First down, Patriots.
Once again, it's Henderson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw, May. Catch here, left side, Thomas. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Houston. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston set to take over. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 18. What's up? Right.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 18. What's up?
Now Stroud. Here's Higgins out of the right side. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Patriots 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Throwing here is May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Porter. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. Third and inches. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Henderson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. It's got to have it time. 4th and 9. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Brian Thomas, 28 yards. And the Pats are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return? And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Throw left side to Higgins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
now Stroud. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Texans send the punter out. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
The coverage by Christian Harris.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Here's May. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Now, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
First down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Patriots.
To the air, May. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Texans will have the first opportunity here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And now out comes Houston. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. Here's Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll give it off here to the tight end. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And Stroud now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. Rhodes. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Stroud sets up the play action. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Stroud out of the gun here. Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. But their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it. What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
On 1st down, it's Porter. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll swing this out to Henderson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
They'll run on 1st down. Porter. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. To throw, it's May. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs.
Texans 28.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't